What's good, people? RXL, big time fragrance influencer, and I'm back with another video. And my scent of the day is Aromatics from French Avenue, Sun Kissed. I did a first impressions stream where I said it's good. It might not necessarily be for me. Well, I'm wearing it now, and I can tell you, it is for me. I may have to walk the statement back where I said, I would just do the stream and my first impressions and not do individual videos on those fragrances. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I may do that. If you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comment section. If there's some interest in it, I'll do them. If not, then I'll just go straight into the Z Creators 3.0s that are coming. But this video is about clones. My most popular video is one bashing a clone because the community lied about this clone, and the people that own it lie about it. People that own it lie about it to cope. The people making content are lying about it to sell you bottles and make money off you. And so I made a video telling the truth. The truth, that thing people say they want, but when you give it to them, you're just a horrible person. So in their outrage, they ended up making it my most popular video. But also with that, and with fragrances like these that I also told the truth about, or as they say, bashed, comes this weird idea that I don't like clones, or I hate clones, or I'm being a snob, or I think a funny one was, what was it, with the John Lowe Immortal, that I'm coping because I spent $300 on a Louis Vuitton. Well, they're wrong. I spent about $3,000. Four if you count the glasses I got with them, on about 10 Louis Vuittons. So what really destroys their fantasy land that I certainly won't help them live in is that if I buy a $400 Louis Vuitton and don't like it, and I sell it, even for a loss at $300, that video made almost $200. Didn't lose money. I made money. So there's nothing to cope with, especially since I like the fragrance, which is why I kept it. And I sold the John Lowe Immortal. But basically people think for some reason that I don't like clones. Well, let me make it clear. I think clone fragrances, especially today, are amazing. I started this journey with clones. And I don't mean my fragrance journey. I mean my fragrance content journey. I started this with duas. Duas and very inexpensive designer fragrances that I was getting from discounters. And when I wanted to take that next step, yes, I bought a $400 bottle of Creed Aventus. But after that, my next step into the niche world was not blind buying Rojas and Frederic Malls, but it was with clones. I would have never even heard of a lot of these niche houses if it was not for Dua. I became a part of the Dua Facebook group. They would hype the new releases. They would tell you what they're cloning. And it was a great way, and clones are a great way from any house that you choose to discover expensive niche fragrances without going completely bankrupt. I don't like the narrative that clones are like bad for these designers or for these niche houses. They should be cutting a check to Dua, because if not for Dua, I probably wouldn't have bought some of their fragrances. Parfums de Marly, you owe money to Dua for Leighton. Serjoff owes money to Dua for Naxos. Louis Vuitton should cut Dua a check for at least a few fragrances that I tried through Dua first and then decided to make that one leap for Afternoon Swim. Clone fragrances are great, and they're not the inspired buys, the cheap dollar store clones that they used to be in the 80s and 90s. These ones actually smell good. Not most of the ones you see on my channel, like this. A lot of stuff that you don't see that I have smells really good. I don't think this is a great clone of Louis Vuitton's Imagination. and I hate the brand and the marketing and who they use to shill this fragrance, but it's from a brand called Yam and Layel. It might not be a great imagination clone, but it smells really good. I may not purchase or feature as many clone fragrances as I did when I started, but I have quite a bit of clone fragrances. I have probably like 70, maybe 80 duas. I have some sensual obsessions. I have a couple of Alexandrias. I have a lot of the Middle Eastern clones. Look at this ridiculous looking bottle. Yes, I do have stuff like this. This actually smells decent. Speaking of afternoon swim, kind of a muskier, woodier version of that. So I don't hate clones. I like clones. And I don't understand people that hate clones. Or won't feature them on my channel. I won't do it. I'm against them. I'm against clones and all they stand for. I like clones. Just not a huge interest in them anymore. I kind of know how to navigate into the niche realm. I have a circle of people, the Goon Squad, who can curate these houses for me, and I can just go straight to the best of the best. And blind buying is a thing of the past for me. Bad blind buying, I should say. And look, you guys, you got to be really careful. Really careful. This is why you don't see a wall of fragrances behind me. Believe me, I'm telling you, I have the wall. I do have a wall. Believe me, I can. I can put a wall back there, a little neon sign, the big time influencer. I don't do that because most of what you're seeing on YouTube is fake. I've seen fake clothes, glasses, money. So when you guys jump and try to keep up with the Joneses, you jump on that newest release. You wanna be a boss, or whatever character these people are role playing on the internet. You're keeping up with something that's not real. So you guys just keep that in mind and look at your budget. And maybe you can't run out and get like a lot of stuff like this. I promise you, I give you my word, you will be just fine if your collection is only clones. You can live for the rest of your life not worrying about Dior's Ombre Nuit if you go and get Dua's Arabian Amber. Will it be as good? Of course not. But you won't know. You'll have the Dua. You'll never smell this. You won't even know. You won't even care. Why? Because it probably smells really good, just like this. So trust me when I tell you, you can have a collection of just Duas, or if you like the smell of body odor with everything, like these Middle Eastern clones, or something like this, you'll be just fine because you won't have the $300 to $400 bottle to compare it. You'll just know it smells good, and you'll be just fine. You can still talk to people about imagination, about, oh, it smells like soapy tea. So just relax. It's okay to like clones, to love clones. If you have no interest in clones, you don't have to bash people that are into clones. I'm not even really that into them anymore, but God bless the ones that are. As long as they just stay in reality. Clones are awesome. Designers are awesome. Niche is awesome. Everything's awesome. Except John Doe Immortal. Because that thing smells like